Hi, I'm Scott with Marc's Mobility. Today we're going to be unboxing the Whill Model RI, so stay tuned. When you get your Whill Model RI, it'll be in two boxes just like this. One side is the rear section, the other side is the front section. I'm going to unbox both. It doesn't really matter which one you start with. I'm going to go ahead and start over here. We're going to grab our knife and cut the tape. Be careful to not cut into your product. I don't want you to damage any of your product. Then we have a piece of foam on top. And this side is our rear section with our seat. So the seat is just sitting in here like this. I'm going to set this to the side. And then our rear section is back here. So we're going to keep taking this foam out because underneath it there is more. We have our arms for the seat. We have our cushion here. Then we have our basket here. So that's everything in this box. I'm going to transition over to this one and we'll see what we have in here. So on top we have our charger. We have our seat post right here. A couple screws that we're going to use later. This looks like one of our shrouds. Future me here. There actually was a second part of the shroud that I had missed at the beginning of the unboxing. As of this moment, the scooter has not been released yet. This is my first time seeing it, so we are learning as you are. But there is a second shroud. And underneath that foam, we have our battery pack. And then our front section is just kind of sitting in here. I'm going to try and pick it up and get it out of the box. It's actually not too heavy. That's not bad. All right, now I'm going to take a moment to clean up, and then we're going to get to the assembly of the scooter. Now I have all the pieces taken apart and all the packing material out of the way. I'm going to start, before we put the two ends together, I'm going to attach the basket, and I'm going to attach the seat post. So to do that, I'm going to lift this tiller out of the way. There's a little button on the side here where you push down, then this handle goes to the side. That loosens up the tiller. We can then move it out of the way, and then close this again. Now I'm going to install our seat post. So there's a little bent section that goes towards the back. You can see there's different holes. You can adjust the height that you set this in, and there's a bolt going through here. So I'm going to take this bolt out. I'm using an 8mm Allen wrench. Here's the bolt, and essentially the bolt goes through this hole in here. I'll just tighten it back up. And now our seat post is in. Next is the basket. The rear of the basket has these little clips, and then there's one set of clips underneath that are hooked. So the underneath ones go here, then there's 4 holes in the back. So I hook the front end in, and I just snap the rear end in, and now our basket has been installed. Now we're going to connect the two sections. You want this rear section sitting up like this with these red handles facing that way because we're going to clip this section right here. So I'm going to grab it by this handle and just kind of steer it back. And this is going to set right in there. And then that end kind of falls forward, then it clicks itself in. So now our two ends have been attached. To deattach it, you just lift up on this, then lift up on the front end, and you can roll it forwards. So once again, just like that. It's a little trickier with the 3-wheel because it kind of tends to rock from side to side, but it goes in really smoothly. You shouldn't have to force it at all. Now we're going to install the battery. Here's our battery. Pretty straightforward. The battery just goes in like this, and it slides in, and it clicks. So very easy. You can take the battery out by pressing this button on the left, and it slides out. There is a charging port on the battery as well, so you can charge this externally. But the battery just slides in and snaps in place just like that. So now we're going to install the seat. Our seat is right here. There's a post on the bottom, and that goes right here. We have a little handle here as well. So I'm going to set this on, and it should just snap right on. Just like that. That handle you can pull and make the seat swivel, and it will lock every 45 degrees. We also have our cushion here. The cushion has Velcro underneath, and it's going to go onto the Velcro right here on the seat. So I'm going to go ahead and set this on with the tag facing the back. And it fits on very well. Next, we're going to attach the arms. So here's our armrests. And just like earlier, there is Allen screws in there that we're going to take out, slide the arms in. They're going to go through the different holes on the arms. So now I've taken the 2 screws out. I'm going to slide the arm in. Once you get it where you want it, we're going to put these screws back in. And it is threaded on the other side. We're going to make sure to do both arms and make sure they're tight, and they are adjustable because there's different holes. So next, now that we have the scooter assembled, we're going to turn on the power. We have our keys in this little bag here. Then the ignition is on the right hand side. So we're going to turn it on and see what happens. I have power, but it's giving me an error. And what that means is that the scooter is in neutral. So you can see how it is freewheeling like this. We want to check our neutral levers. They are red down here in the front of these rear tires. We're going to flip them up into the lock position. That engages your brakes and allows you to drive the unit. Turn the power off. Back on again. Now I'm not getting an error code, and the scooter is driving normally. Also in that bag that had the keys, you have a couple small Allen screws, and you have this front shroud.
We do want to mention that this particular scooter does come with a QR code. It's actually located inside the bag that has your keys and the 4 screws for your front tiller mount. Do not throw that QR code away. And the reason why is if you download the Whill app, which will show you what it looks like on a video overlay, you're going to go into your Apple or your Google Play Store and download the Whill app. And on there, it's going to say connect to a device. So if once you scan that QR code, it's going to pair with your scooter. And then I'm just looking at my app now on my phone. It's going to show me battery level. It's going to show me approximate range left. You can even slide and turn the power on. And if you do actually connect, it's going to show you your remaining capacity of your battery and your battery health. So some pretty cool information so that you can actually pair this with your scooter. Pretty cool that you can actually turn it on and off from the app as well. Now you're not able to drive it from the app like maybe you could on the C2 or some other power chair models, but this is some useful information, so do not throw away that little QR code when you're unboxing the unit.
Now we're going to attach the shrouds. We have this piece right here, the larger one. This one goes up front. This is the rear. I recommend doing the rear piece first as it's harder to get in. Then we have the circular part is the bottom that goes down here. So we'll push that through. The front piece snaps in. Once this is snapped together, and be sure that this cable on the right hand side, there's a little cutout for it. Make sure that it's going through the cutout or else it won't snap closed very easily. The next step is we grab these 4 screws that are in the same bag as our keys, and they're going to go in these 4 holes. And these are Allen screws as well. They take a 3mm Allen. We're just going to install these here. This has been the unboxing and assembly of the Whill Model RI scooter. If you like this video or you have any questions, please give us a call. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.